Central Texas Life with Ann Harder presents Central Texas Events.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is something brand new we are doing. This is called Central Texas Events with Ann Harder. I had to look at it because we just named it. It is so new. But there are so many great things happening in Waco, the greater Waco area, and just weren't able to get them all on in the regular podcast, Central Texas Life with Ann Harder. So this is something that we're doing that's going to be little quick hits, but to let you know some great stuff that's happening. And one really big event is Cattle Barons Ball. And I'm so glad to have Laura Page here with us. You and your husband, William, are co-chairman, along with Crams.
Yes.
And Becky had gotten in touch with me, and she was wanting to get something on about it. And I went, well, we have figured out a way.
We appreciate it so much.
Well, a Cattle Barons Ball, as I told you, I go way back. And, did PR for it for a long, the very first one. And, oh man, back when, I'm trying to think who that first entertainer was, but we had some great acts.
Started in 92, so it's been a while.
It was a long time ago. MC'd them and all that, the connection with the radio station, and then Channel 25. And so, it's an amazing event, but it's changed a bit over the years.
Yes.
So
Definitely.
where will it be and when will it be?
It's really exciting. So we're bringing it back to Waco. So we're bringing it back to the dirt. So we're going to have dirt floor at the Extraco Event Center.
There you go.
So we're going to have it inside the Coliseum, not the base. We're going to have dirt floors. So it's going to be the full Yellowstone effect. So it's August 19th, Yellowstone theme. We have some surprises that we can't even talk about, but it is full Yellowstone theme.
And it's not too late to get a ticket?
Absolutely. Okay. You can get your tables or tickets online at centraltexascattlebaronsball.org, or you can call us, get in touch with us. We still have a few individual tickets and tables available.
Well, what a great event, what a great group to benefit. The American Cancer Society, of course, everybody knows someone who's affected and touched in some way by cancer.
Absolutely. It's a great cause, and a lot of the money stays local. So this year, the funds are going towards transportation for those who cannot get to their cancer appointments or lodging if they need to stay at MD Anderson in Houston. So that money will stay local and be used by this county in this area to fund their travels to their cancer treatments.
So I know your goal is over $500,000, right?
Yes.
And you're a little more than half.
Yes.
Way there.
Yes.
So I presume you have lots of wonderful sponsors.
And
I hate to put you on the spot, but
Ascension Providence is always such a great sponsor. They're our presenting sponsor. They always do such a great job. We've got Baylor Scott and White. We've got Timco, Integ, Chevrolet of West. There's so many people that just make this big event happen, and we just could not do it without committees and volunteers. There's still volunteer opportunities available as well.
Well, and that's a fun way to go to the event.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a great band that you couldn't see. They've never been to Waco, so this is a first for them. So it's a Waco special that we're getting.
Okay, so tell me about the band. I'm looking at this. The frontmen.
Frontmen, this is 30 million records, 30 number one hits.
Get out.
So this is the 90s. If you're a 90s baby, this is your band. So it's the three lead singers. It's the lead singer of Lone Star, the lead singer of Little Texas, and the lead singer of Restless Heart have gotten together and formed their own band. So they're singing God Bless Texas, Bluest Eyes in Texas, Amazed. I mean, the hits just go on and on.
I'll Still Be Loving You.
Yes.
I know some of those
great
songs.
Great songs.
Well, and it's so funny when I would go to the Cattle Barons Ball, and I worked in radio. I worked at WACO, Waco 100, and never really paid that much attention to country music, shall we say. But I would go to Cattle, I'm like, I know all the words. I know every one of these songs.
They're the hits.
It was the soundtrack of my work day.
Yes.
And so Zach and Jim still doing their thing.
Zach and Jim are great. They're going to come with us this year. They're actually going to help us do our auction as well.
Oh, good.
So it'll be a lively auction with Zach and Jim involved, I'm sure.
Well, so what are you auctioning off? What do you have?
So we've got some amazing items. We have some very unique items. So we have the cancer patients over at McLean's have created some artwork, a large canvas that they've painted, which is amazing. It should be a great item. We've got some trips to Costa Rica with flights included,
Really?
everything all inclusive, Argentina dove hunt, and then we have an on-stage serenade. So a very unique item. If you win this item, you'll get called up on the stage. The band will sing the song, and the dedication will be to you. So a very unique item that you can't get anywhere else.
Now
So,
that's a sweetheart gift.
yes. I'm interested to see who gets that and who obviously gets embarrassed enough to get up there to have to do that as well.
Oh
So.
no, that's a great idea. That's
Yeah.
a great idea.
Yeah.
Well, I know you have a wonderful committee that's
Yes.
working with a lot of volunteers. It takes a lot of folks to put this together, and you've been working on it. I know for a year.
Yes. It is a full year of life vested, so it's such a great cause. Like you said, cancer has affected it. Almost everybody's been affected by it. I've got my grandparents passed away from it. My mother has it. So I think it's just something we can all rally behind we really want to focus on every cancer, every life. So we're not focusing on breast cancer this year or pediatric. It's every cancer, every life. So we just want to make sure that everyone knows that every cancer is important, and American Cancer Society is fighting all of them. And so they're fighting to end cancer, not just one or the other. So we really want to bring everyone together and just engage with that. So.
And to provide help to those patients
Yes.
who need help.
Yes. And this year, the money will also fund a 24-hour hotline for people who are recently diagnosed with cancer. They can call in, and if you tell them your type of cancer, they can give you resources. So you don't go online and find all the horror stories. It's they connect you with people who have your same type of cancer, resources.
Right, that's sort of like mentoring. That that really is so important, because you can go online and just scare yourself.
Yes.
Really out of your mind. And there's so much that's being done to help people, and between medication, surgery, all the things that happen when you get that dreaded diagnosis of cancer, then nobody wants to hear. Nobody wants to hear that. But it's so important that groups like the American Cancer Society are still working so hard through research and really concrete ways to help families. But it takes money to do that. So this is something that you told me about the live auction. I'm looking at let's just talk about some of the things you're going to be auctioning off.
We have some amazing things. So like I said, and we have some events that we've never had before. So if you maybe are not into one of the live auction items, we have shots and shells where you can win a shotgun and get a shot of bourbon. And we have a stall crawl where you can get 5 signature drinks. And so there's a lot of different events that we have going on throughout the night that are just really neat and interesting that we've never done before. It's going to be a really good party to kick cancer's butt. That's kind of what we're doing.
That's good.
Is we're going to have a great party to end cancer. Like I said, Yellowstone theme, we got some special guests that we can't talk about. But
really?
We do have some special things that you will only get at the event. So, and it is a digital auction this year. So if you'd like to participate from home, you can log on our website right now and you can sign up and you can be a part of that silent auction and get those great items as well.
Okay. So what is that?
So again, that's going to be Central Texas cattlebaronsball.org.
Okay.
And that'll get you logged in, that'll get you tickets, and that'll get you signed up for the digital silent auction. So you can be a part of that as well.
Of course, Cattle Barons Ball, it started in Dallas many years ago. Came to Waco about 31 years ago. As you say, it has raised millions and millions and millions of dollars across the United States to fight cancer.
It is. It's the signature event of the season. So we have one more event coming up. So if you miss Cattle Barons, we do have a golf tournament coming up in October because we want to get you out of the heat and try to save an event for a cooler time period. So.
Well, I do remember when we had the early Cattle Barons balls were out, at that horse farm.
Yes.
It could be rather warm.
Yes.
It
Lots
could
of
be
air
warm.
conditioning this time.
But man, you're in the Extraco Event Center, and that's great. So
Yes.
wear your boots. You don't mind getting them dusty. So
We'll have boot shine on your way out. So
Okay, good.
Cavender's is graciously sponsoring the boot shine. So we'll get your boots dirty, but we'll clean them up on the
they're
way
gonna
out.
look perfect.
Yes.
On your way out. That's a great idea too. So what about the food? I mean, food was always a big deal.
The food is very near and dear to us. So Eddie Dean's is amazing out of Dallas.
Oh, good.
They're coming in with the barbecue bonanza. We've got every kind of barbecue you can imagine. We've got a late night snack, a soak 'em up station. If you've maybe had a little too much, We've got chicken and waffles to kind of ease your pain throughout the night. So we're going to take care of you food-wise and make sure you got every type of barbecue and your peach cobbler and your ice cream and all that good stuff as well.
So how many folks are you expecting?
So we usually expect about 1,000. So
Yeah,
we got
wow.
a few tables left.
So there are some spots.
Few spots left. I would get them while they're hot. So I mean, they're flying off, but we've got a few left. So we'll try to get a few more in there if we can.
I know it's kind of like planning a wedding.
Yeah.
I mean, you have worked and thought about this, and I know forged lifelong friendships with your
Yes.
co-chairman. What's your big takeaway so far in your role as co-chairman?
Just it's amazing to see what Waco can do. I've lived here my entire life, and just to see people from all different demographics come together and make this just work. And it just seems so seamless the night of, and just how many hands are behind the scenes just making this work. I mean, Becky and I can, say how many people. It's just hundreds of people who have made this, from sponsors to volunteers to people at the Extra Event Center coordinating with us, letting us meet there every week. And so everyone has just been so gracious, because everybody just wants to see such a successful event, because everyone gets behind cancer, because we've all felt that pain, and we're ready to stop the sting. And I just think I will never forget how many people have made and just paved the way for this to be such an successful night. So.
Well, it is. It's going to be awesome. Again, Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, the American Cancer Society, every cancer, every life. I love that little catchphrase you're using. This is happening on Saturday evening, right?
Yes.
So go ahead and go online and get your tickets while they're still available.
Yes, before they sell out.
Laura, thank you so much. It's a delight to get to visit with you. Thank you for all you're doing for Cattle Barons Ball, and give your co-chairman my best. It's going to be a fun event.
It is. It's going to be a great event. We hope to see everyone there.
All right, very good. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.